Bismillahir Rahman Rahim. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Good morning. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. It's Thursday. We're the second day of December. Apologies for the late start. I'm not too good, but it's important that we say some things and we do some things because something has to give at some point and the right things have to be done. Let's go to Parliament because that's where all the action is happening now. We have 275 individuals who came begging, promising, campaigning, singing, yelling, dancing, some preparing banku, some braiding hair, some, doing all manner of jobs just to get our attention to vote for them to become our parliamentarians. 275 adults with the greatest of respect. Now, I need to place on record this morning that no member of parliament is in parliament on their own accord. Without our power, the power of the people, they have no power as parliamentarians. Without our authority, they have no authority to even talk about privileges and to talk about enjoying immunity and all the other things that come along with it. So while they are there on behalf of us. Without us, they have no power. So how is it that people who have been employed by us, who have no power of their own, now decide to run a double-track parliament? Last Friday, I was in parliament. I saw the delays. I saw the press conferences and the counter press conferences. I heard the excuses. I heard the explanations. I heard the blame game. I heard all of it. We waited since we were told that the meeting would start at 10 a.m. We had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. In between, we had to take a 30-minute break that took about 2 hours. And then we took a 5-minute break that took about an hour, maybe more. Eventually, when the decision had to be taken, the majority walked out of the chamber. It was left to the minority in there seated, and they took a decision. That was on Friday. Then on Tuesday, on Friday, the budget was rejected by one half of parliament. On Tuesday, the budget was approved by one half of parliament. They are running a double-track parliament. Is that what we send them there to do? I've told you that no parliamentarian is there for themselves. You as a parliamentarian, you don't even organize town hall meetings as is demanded of you. At least you should organize 2 town hall meetings, listen to what the people have on their hearts, and go to the House of Parliament, formulate laws, and make a case for them. You don't organize town hall meetings. But you have the effrontery to walk out or to stay out of Parliament. You have the effrontery to do as you please. Honorable, do you think that the people are happy with you walking out, rejecting and turning and winding yourself? Now we are being told that we have passed the budget for 2022. The NDC is singing revolution. They sing it at every opportune time. And then the NPP sings Abemwewie. So I get confused. Is the NDC looking for a revolution in the area of e-levy of 1.75? Or they're asking for a reduction, which I understand that's what they are doing. And when the MPP sings Abemwewie, is it the pain of the people, the suffering of the people? Because the people are telling you that what you are bringing to them, the e-levy, is a killer thing. They can't pay for it. And you are busy singing Abemwewie. And then Abemwewie. They are telling you that what you are trying to impose on them is too harsh. And you are busy singing Abemwewie, and the other half is singing revolution. Is that why we sent you to Parliament? To be seeing Jama? Is that why we took you to Parliament? Is that why you came to beg for our votes? To go and see Jama? That's so unfair to the people. Now, you remember that earlier this year, when we wanted to elect our speaker, there was a brawl, literally, in Parliament. There was a repeat yesterday. So what's going on? And we all know that we have huge constituencies. We have followers. And most of the followers are not as matured in politics as you in Parliament are. In fact, after seeing some people hitting bottles on the table, seeing somebody go to pull the speaker's chair, seeing another person, Danny, maybe you play that video for me. Somebody was hitting the bottle on the table and another MP was there dancing. Are you serious? When you know this is on national TV, somebody is hitting somebody's father. They are hitting it and you are busy dancing. You are doing like that. You are dancing. What's going on? We are telling our children to have a certain sense of discipline. Then without the speaker's call, you turn on the microphone and start speaking. What are you teaching the children? And you tell us to go and learn civics. You tell our children to learn civics, to learn social studies, to learn government in school, to be prim and proper. Was that prim and proper? Was that why we took you to parliament? Yes, you will say you're the masters of your own rules. You can say it's part of the debate and everything else. But this is it. First timer asking the majority side to walk out. It's just like, forgive me with the greatest of respect, a form boy asking all the sixth formers and the headmaster to follow, and everybody followed him out. That's him there in your shot. That's him there in your shot. Then the excuse is made that, oh, if you don't approve the budget, your salaries, blah, 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 will not be paid. So you know it. Or you also know that you can spend on account up until 3 months, or you don't know that. Look at it. See, look at it. They will dance. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Look at it. Is that why we sent you to parliament? Yesterday, I heard as part of the argument, and this whole controversy about 137, 138 approving the budget. I heard the arguments that, oh, the deputy speaker, the first deputy speaker was counted as part of the quorum and that he is representing the people of Bekwai. Fair point. Fair point. The people of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Likpe, and Lolobi, they have no member of parliament. Are they not Ghanaians? The people of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Likpe, and Lolobi, they have no member of parliament. They are just like the people of Bekwai. They are just like the people of Damongo. They are just like the people of Busa South. They are just like them. They have no representative in this 8th parliament, a hung parliament. They have no representative. Nobody is speaking for them on the floor of parliament. When did we finish our elections? We finished our elections last year. Who is making a strong case for them for us to create that constituency and for us to ensure that we have that MP elected on their behalf to also go and represent them and speak on their behalf? I want to see those defending 138 and saying MP Bekwai had the right to be counted as part of all members of parliament and be part of the quorum, to also speak with the same might for the people of Central Kofi, Akpafu, and Lolobi and Likpe. It's a dirty dent on our democracy. Since 1992, we have not had this before. And it should not be happening. We should bow down our heads in shame that we have allowed this. Now, there's a question of identity fraud. Danny, show the pictures I put up for you. Identity fraud regarding the Honorable Member of Parliament for Dom Kwabenya Adwoasafo, Sarah Adwoasafo, is a former Deputy Majority Leader, also our Gender Minister, who is whether it's on leave or Minister Potential. I don't know what it is. Play that. Show me those pictures, Danny. The pictures of Honorable Adwoasafo, and somebody had put two pictures together. Whether it is her, it's not her. Whether she was there or she wasn't there. Whether somebody met her or somebody hadn't met her. Those are the pictures. These are the pictures. Now, the one on the right is the individual who appeared in Parliament on the day of the approval of the budget. Mind you, on the 30th of November, I was in Parliament the whole day. I left there around 11:30 p.m. Adwoasafo was nowhere to be found. This is a picture of Sarah Adwoasafo yesterday on the right, on your right there. Now, people are asking us to check the neck, check the chin, check the forehead, check the eyebrows. I'm no fraud expert, but this is what it looks like. I heard Honorable Muntaka say that they will have to put in a probe, a bipartisan probe, to find out whether or not it was Adwoasafo or not. I'm waiting for it. Because the last time they asked for a bipartisan probe into the Sputnik V Chobo deal, we have not concluded on that. The health minister comes back weeks after being in hibernation, come and tell us that he doesn't have an image in this country again. Now who caused him? So I want to see Parliament get into this one, because this one impugns the integrity of Parliament. Whether it was Adwoasafo or not, I don't know. I'm saying Parliament, as the master of their own rules, must get into the bottom of things and do their own investigation, because it impugns their own integrity. If people start believing that anybody could possibly get up and look alike and get into the house and be part of whatever is going on because now we're wearing face masks, Samara, If it is not her too, or it is her, and she came there, maybe she had changed, and in 24 hours, she had also metamorphosed into another thing. But I don't see how somebody would look like me today, and then tomorrow she would look different. Danny, let's talk about Dumso before we wrap up. Play for me the video of my interview with Honorable Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, CMP for Menchia South. He was in the studio a day after the budget was read on the 18th of November 2021. My first question to him was, is Dumso back? Listen to his answer. Is Dumso back?
Is it back? Yourself, the question should be asked.
No, I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you. You're a consumer. I'm a policy maker. Is Dumso back?
What feedback are you picking?
None. Actually, the feedback I'm picking is that when it's even raining, the lights are on.
Okay. So Dumso is not back.
It's never going to be back.
I see. Are we done with Dum CSA?
No, we are not.
We are not.
We are not.
So then there are a few bottlenecks here and there that you're trying to
Obviously, if I don't accept that, then probably a biggest lie.
Okay.
Then we accept the fact that we need to still invest in our energy sector to be able to ensure.
Is Dumso back? Said, you tell me, you are the consumer. Then he says he's a policymaker. Then I asked the question, what feedback are you picking? First answer, he says no, because he came with defense. So he says no. Then he had to quickly think and tell me that, oh, people are telling me that now, even when it's raining, the lights are on. Listen to 2482. Asante Hin, His Royal Majesty. Listen to him.
Nisika sembe ye na dwuma be ye gira mo dwuma de ahye mo nse yes panyimfo na ehwe mo mbehwe ye se mo mbehwe ama enema tetie ni nyina wo mbepe sika ne ayama ayi makane na se gina ama ye meda nda wo gina ha kan se ehunu se kane no ye na mafa panyimfo a wo mu nyina so mu nyina me mra ne mehwe adekro David ono a wo ba fie wo kwa akodidi na kanea fon nanim na edum ne engineer fo ne nipa ehwe kanea ni nyina wo de nyina aba manim ne na nsem wo hwa na kanea efe sa fiti ase na edum akokra me wo na edum na asaso na mimfidie nyina asese na mse yenko kan nkiche ne se ede mti na kanea sa yese bi wo no na adwumadie na mahwe aye Hanson se ne ye nyina yenko ne yenkohwe.
His Royal Majesty 2482 there. His light is going off. He said even Napo's lights had gone off. Yesterday when I was at home because of my leg, my light went off 3 times without any announcement, without any excuse, without any explanation, without any official notice from ECG, Gridco, whoever it is. 3 times it went off. Now, Otufo is talking about his appliances getting destroyed. We trust Otufo to use his influence, power, and authority to have this said, because the last time a royal, a chief, told a minister of education and gave him a certain sense of direction, the president came to say, it is not the job of the chief to say that. I hope that is not told to Otufo too. I hope nobody comes to tell Otufo, is it your job to be telling my chief, my minister what to do? The reality is that the lights are going off. Is it Dumso? I don't know. Should we blame the president? I don't know. In the past, when the light goes off, you will mention the name of the president of the day, John Mahama. It goes off, hey, Mahama. Oh, Mahama. We used to do that. Now the light goes off, everybody is focusing on ECG or Gridco, which is a fine thing because we are zooming in to hold duty bearers or those who have been put in places of authority and responsibility accountable. That's a fine thing to do. But should we go on explaining the problem with English when the problem is still with us? There are so many people who have lost their appliances because of Dumso. But there's nobody to speak for them. There's nobody to compensate them. There's nobody to get those things put out for them. And they are all wondering why nobody seems to have a sense of decency and respect for them to be telling them that this is the reason that your light is going off. We are now told not to call it Dumso. We are supposed to call it Dum CSA. And I asked when Dum CSA will end. Even the minister doesn't know when his Dum CSA will end. But you and I know that when you are fixing a problem, you diagnose the problem and then you set out a plan for fixing the problem. You get the resources for fixing the problem. You fix the problem. You evaluate and monitor, and then you come back again if things are not done correctly. The minister is unable to tell me whether or not we are finishing Doom CAC this year, next year, or when it is. The lights are going off. And it is going off at no less a place than the Menchia Palace itself. And even Menchia South, where the minister comes from, the lights are going off. So if it goes off around my place, it goes off around those very important places, and it goes off in your home, should we not call it Doomso? Or should we keep quiet and say, because we are told to call it Doom CAC, we have to call it Doom CAC? But if your mother die, where you say you know die, where you say you sleep, if nighttime catch, everybody they go a mother in there you go see your Samia. Good morning.